What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about simple funnels you could make today with very little money, and it can make you hundreds of thousands of dollars just like this one. As you could see, this is the amount paid, and this is just a simple Google Sheet, believe it or not. So in this video, we'll talk about the simple funnel that you could use and why people get stuck and never actually make any money. So let's get into it. So the very first thing is funnels are very complicated, right? There's so many automations, there's so much software, there's GHL, ClickFunnels, Wix. There's so much that goes into it that a lot of people get analysis paralysis. So they don't actually get started because there's so much to do. And most of us don't have a full team of 10, 20 people that could work on it. So we get stuck in this spot where we're thinking all this information, and guess what? Nothing gets done. Or maybe you get a subscription to ClickFunnels or GHL, and then you maybe tinker around with it. But chances are you're probably not an expert designer in landing pages or offer creations or whatever the case is, that it gets, you get stuck and you never really go anywhere, and then you end up canceling and you never make real money. So in this video, what we're talking about is a simple funnel, right? If you don't understand what a funnel is, think of it as an actual funnel. It's just a wide net, and then people take the next action with you. So it's wide, next action, next action, next action, right? And if you're just getting started, the simplest funnel to do is to run a DM messaging campaign. I've made a lot of videos about this, but basically the very first step is dial down your offer, create an ad that clear-cut defines your offer, and then run that as a messaging campaign. And then the very next thing is create a ManyChat account. They start off as free. After 1,000 contacts, they charge you like 25 bucks. And then you just set up an automation. So example, in the video, you'll have a call to action, which is, I'll just use a podcast studio, right? Like, hey, start your first podcast, 99 bucks, comment pod 99, I'll send it to you. So simple offer ad, right? You run that, then they comment pod 99 or whatever your specific trigger word is. And then your ManyChat automation will send them a message like, hey, thanks for reaching out. They could send them to your website, it could send them to whatever. But when you're just a solopreneur, or you're just getting started, you really just need to get going, right? And when these automations trigger in, these are leads, like people that are coming through that opted in for whatever your offer is. Your personal trainer, your coach or consultant, or whatever your offer may be, they opted in because they liked what you have going on, right? They clicked the button. So now you just have to respond to them. That's like a funnel, right? Like wide, a lot of people see it. They took the next step, which was send you a message. And now your job, right, is to go through these messages and respond, build relationships one by one, get to these people and talk to them, communicate, and see how you could service them. Now, here's the catch. You will have to have hundreds of conversations. So we've run these ads for people, and they start getting these messages, and they're like, people are freaking, they don't know what they're clicking on. They don't know what they're talking about, whatever, right? But trust me, we talk to hundreds of people a day, like in DMs, and we get, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 people to take action on the next step. So that's what it looks like. Yeah, they're cheap conversions though. You'll get, if your ad is really good, you'll get $2, $3 conversions, or messaging conversions, not like sale conversions, but you'll get $2, $3 messages. So that means, you could spend 20 bucks and get 10 people to send you a message of your, ideal consumer. And that's a funnel. That's a very simple funnel that you could get started with, and it doesn't take a whole lot of money. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. It's very simple. And I'll tell you this one story before we end this. I did this exact process, right? I had a video editing consulting offer where we'd help you kind of coach you through your stuff. We do the edits, and I feel like I see a ton of people running this offer now. But at the time, I had never gotten an ad or an offer to convert. So I just ran that offer. I went straight to a DM, and in the DMs, I was just using Calendly to schedule them to book a call. And literally within the first 7 days, I made $12,000 in cash collected. No financing, no anything, just straight up cash collected. No complicated funnel, no complicated automations, just DM ad with the offer, had a conversation with them, scheduled them on Calendly, understood what they were listening to, sold them a $2,000 package, and I sold 6 people. And then I went to Japan. So that's what a simple funnel looks like. It doesn't need to be a complicated GHL or a complicated ClickFunnels, and it doesn't need to have crazy automations and a setter and a closer and all these things that can become very nuanced. Do those things work? Absolutely. But if you're just getting started, this is the best funnel to start with to make your first couple $100 grand. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Peace.